Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to see what is Fibonacci series, and Fibonacci series is one of the most common question which is asked in an interview. So many of us are familiar with Fibonacci series, and those who are not, don't be afraid, we are going to look in just 2 minutes. So what is Fibonacci series? Fibonacci series is a series of a number in which each number is the sum of the two preceding numbers. So what does it mean? So Fibonacci series is just a series and it starts with 0 and next element is always 1. So what about the next element? So it's the sum of the two preceding numbers. So 0, we are going to sum it 0 plus 1 which is equals to 1. So we got our next element as 1. So what about the next element? It will be also the sum of the two preceding numbers, which is 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So we will get our next element as a 2. And continuing this pattern, our next element will be 1 plus 2 equals to 3. Now what will be the next? It will be sum of the preceding two numbers, which is 2 plus 3, that equal to 5. And this number will be continue up to infinity, or as per our question. So this is our code, and it's very simple code. We have declared three variables here. A is used for storing the first element, B is used for storing the second element. By default we have assigned it 0 and 1. That is this number. We have assigned 0 in A and B as a 1. Now we are printing A and B first. So we have printed 0 and 1. So our series is like this, 0 and 1. Now this is our for loop, and one thing about this for loop is that it starts with 2. Why we are starting with 2 is because the first two elements we have already printed, that is 0 and 1. So we have to start with 2. And as per our question, we need to find this Fibonacci series up to 10. This depends on the question. If you want to print up to 10 or 100, it depends upon you. Now the main thing is that this for loop, what we are doing at every step, we are calculating the value of C, and C equals to A plus B. We are adding the two preceding values, which is A and B. So value of C in the first case will be 0 plus 1, that is equals to 1. So let me write here C equals to A plus B, and this will continue until for loop is alive. Now after calculating the value of C, we are printing the value of C, and then after printing we have to reassign the values of A and B. So for the value of A, we have assigned value of B into value of A and value of C into value of B. So for the next time, variable A will contain the value of variable V, which is 1, and variable B will contain the value of variable C, which is A plus B, which is 1. So for the next iteration, we are going to sum the value of C, which is equals to A plus B, that is equals to 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So this value will again assign into B, and before that value of B will be assigned to value of A, and so for the next iteration A will equal to 1 and B will equal to 2. This step will continue and we will get the Fibonacci series. For example, let's run the program for 20 elements. So this is our Fibonacci series, and this series contains 20 elements, which are 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and these all series follow the same pattern as discussed above. That's all. Thank you.